Yes, I will rush it. If I rush it and finish, let me see what you have written down. All right, guys. Good evening once again. Today we are going to discuss the inside bars. Today we are going to discuss the inside bars. We are going to discuss what? The inside. Why is my handwriting bad now? Inside the inside bar. Remember, we have the engulfing bar, right? But this one is called the inside bar. It's a glorious candlestick. Yes. So write it down. Write it down. Chinenye, stop typing in the comment section. Go and write that thing on your book. Ah, you see what? See blessing. You see blessing. Blessing is typing the inside bar in the comment section instead of our book. Oh. Blessing, go and write that in your book. The inside bars. Blessing, write that in your book. Oh, see, I think I need to even be here when I'm teaching this thing. Because you see, it's exactly what I said now that is happening. Yes. So even yesterday, if I prophesied, I said, Theo, today that we are now dealing with Pimba. Yeah, I know you have written it. I'm not joking. Today that we are dealing with Pimba, somebody will send Doji. And so I even prophesied when I went further, I went deeper in the spirit. And I said, it's somebody that wrote, that sent me Pimba yesterday, that will send Doji today. And that's what happened. In fact, I did not even mind it. Oh, it was when I was looking at the person's work, the Holy Ghost now said, do you remember that prophecy that you gave? I said, yes. He now said, look at it here. I say, eh? So, guys, I'm a prophet. All right. So I know, bless you. I know you have written it. All right. I'm just playing. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just playing. All right. Good. So today we are going to discuss the inside bars, the inside bar, or you have another name, or the Harami candlestick pattern. The you see it? Harami. The Harami candlestick patterns. The Harami candlestick patterns. Write that down, please. The inside bars or the Harami candlestick patterns or the Harami candlestick patterns. All right. Have you written that down? Good, good, good. Now, what is this candlestick all about? What does it mean, sir? Why? What name? What name did I call it? Why am I calling it inside bar? Right now, the Harami. Write this down. The Harami. The Harami, as you are seeing here, or the inside bar, anyone you want to call it. The Harami or the inside bar. The Harami or the inside bar is also is a Japanese candlestick pattern. Is what? A Japanese candlestick pattern. Is a Japanese candlestick pattern. The word harami means the pregnant candlestick pattern. It means the pregnant candlestick pattern. Write that down. It means what? The pregnant. Okay, if I'm not a pregnancy, now if I'm not happy. You think it's the reproduction class we're inside? Don't worry, I've not seen anything. Don't worry. It's called the pregnant candlestick pattern. It's because of the structure. Look at you, Olodo. You are thinking it's the reproduction class we're inside. Look how you're laughing, you're shining teeth. Write that thing down. Don't be playing with me. The harami is also called the pregnant candlestick. The harami is also called the pregnant candlestick. Okay, now I'll explain why. Now write this down. Every harami, or every inside bar, anyone you want to call it, every harami or every inside bar contains two candlesticks. Write this down, please, my friends. It contains what? Two candlesticks. It contains what? Two two candlesticks. It contains what? Two candlesticks. I'm repeating it over and over. It contains two candlesticks. Okay? Every inside bar contains two candlesticks. The first candlestick, which is the larger one, the first candlestick, I don't want to enter chart first, which is the larger one, larger. The first candlestick, which is the larger one, that means the first candlestick must what? Must be larger than the second one, right? So this is the bigger one. The first candlestick of the harami pattern. Remember, it contains two candlesticks, abi? Good. Now, the first one, which is the largest one, right, is the larger candlestick of the pattern, right? Is called the mother candle. It's called what? The mother candle. It's called what? The mother candle. It's called what? The mother candle. Okay? It's called what? The mother candle. Have you written that down? The second candle, which is the smaller one now, the second candle, which is the smaller one, the second candle, which is the smaller one, is called the baby candlestick. Oh baby, see why are you people so excited today that I'm calling mother baby? Oh baby, the second one is called, oh baby, all right? It's called the baby candlestick. People are just very excited today. I'm calling mother baby. I'm calling pregnant. Don't worry. If you want, don't learn the thing. Do you understand? Simple. So the second one is called the baby candlestick. The baby candlestick. The baby candlestick. Is that glorious? Beautiful. Good. So I'm sure that has been written down now all together. So let's keep all these things one side now. Remember, the first candle of the inside bar or the harami must be larger. Write it down, sir. In fact, write it down. Before you say I did not say it, write it down. The first candle must, see the word, must be larger. The first candle must be larger. The first candle must be larger. And it's called the mother candle, of course, as you know, right? It's called what? The mother candle. The second candle, write it down too. The second candle must be smaller. Must be smaller. All right? Must be smaller. Good. Now I'm going straight into my chart. It's time to draw now, isn't it? So, but before we talk very much, I think we first of all look at our trade that we placed yesterday. Yes. And let's see what happened to our trade. Did it go well? Did it not? So you can see, I entered by what? I entered by retest. And that second candle, bang, 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 was the one that picked me. Right? It should have been the third candle. It could have been the fourth. It could have been the fifth. But last, when did I enter? By retest. On what? An engulfing bar that I have taught you. And you see full TP. So this was a live trade now. I told you guys from the beginning of this class that I was literally going to be showing people with live trade too. Because if I don't show you live trade, you think it's a joke. So now I've shown you with live trade, and you have seen that this is what? This is a 1:3 risk to reward ratio trade. I even said 1:2, so I made a mistake. This is a 1:3 risk to reward ratio trade, and my full TP hit. Meaning that if I had entered this trade, so if I had entered this trade from 68,000, my TP at 66,000, I would have made at least 300 or 400% of my money, of the capital I used. Yes. You did not even enter. See, you did not. You see why my retest method is so perfect. You did not even literally enter my stop loss zone. Now I'm not saying that your retest method must be perfect. If your retest method is if you enter your stop loss area, that means it's not perfect. I did not say anything like that. Oh, I just said the retest was beautiful. All right, the retest was very beautiful. So you can see, I think some people made money from that on this particular trade. I see like 4 people came to my DM and told me that this particular trade they made money from it, and I was very excited. Right. So everything I've said, I have fulfilled until now. Is there anything else I've said that I've not fulfilled? Please, you should tell me. Let me be knowing so that I can try to fulfill it. Please. So let's talk about the major things now. The bullish inside bar. The what? The bullish inside bar. The bullish inside bar. The bullish inside bar. I'm sure you have written that down, right? Good. Number one. It is a bullish candlestick pattern. Write it down. Don't worry. Right? Make sure you write it down. It is a bullish candlestick pattern. That is number one. It is a bullish candlestick pattern. It is a bullish candlestick pattern. Number two, since it is a bullish candlestick pattern, 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 it must it must be found at a bottom. It must be found at a what? At a bottom. Bottom. It must be found at a bottom for it to be useful to us. For it to be what? Useful. For it to be useful to us, we must find it where? Bottom. For it to be useful to us, we must find it where? Bottom. Is that understood? Have you written that down? Because I keep repeating this thing so that it will stick inside your life. You will know. Now, maybe one day you go and get a mentor somewhere and the person is teaching you about this type of things. You already know that even if the person does not mention it over and over, you find it at the bottom. Bullish things are found at the bottom. Why? It is from only down that we can go up. We can't go up from up now. When we get to momentum trading, that's when I'll teach you how to enter a trade that is already going up. But for now, we cannot go up from up. So any candlestick pattern that is bullish needs to be found at the bottom for the thing to give us money. Why? Because it's from the bottom that we can now go up. All right? Good. Now, number 3. This is number 3, right? Since it is a bullish candlestick pattern, 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 we use the long position tool to represent it. We use the long position tool to represent it. We use what? The long position tool to represent it. So I think today we are already accustomed to all these things I'm talking about now, right? So because I don't want to take too much time today. My Kunoya is there. If my Kunoya spoiled before I finish this class, hey, we have problem. All of you contribute 1,000. My Kunoya is 1,000, oh, but all of you contribute 1,000. Yes, it's not the Kunaya you want to buy. What do you mean by another person has bought it already? No, you will buy your own too. So now we use long to represent it. I still see some of you, and these are some of the ways I know people who are just coming into the class. They will use long position for bullish candlestick. They will extend the TP area, no wahala. When it comes to short position, they will still use the same long tool, right? And then extend the stop loss area and say yes. So see short position. I'm just looking at you with one very bad eye. If you want, don't go and watch the video on long and short. I think they even did a very very beautiful what they call it, a very very beautiful graphic design for that long and short video. I don't want to go and watch it. Don't try me, oh. Thank you. So please do well to watch that, okay? Do well to watch that. Now let's talk about the structure. Remember, we said the harami or the inside bar consists of two candlesticks, right? And we said the first one must be what? Must be larger, while the second one must be smaller. We said something like that, right? Good. Now I didn't draw it, I just tried to show you what I was talking about. So we said the first one must be what? Larger, then the second one must be smaller. So we call the first one what? Mother. Is that true? We call the first one the mother candlestick. Is that so? We call the second one what? The baby candlestick. So write this down now. For a bullish inside bar, now we're talking about the structure, all right? The structure now, okay? For a bullish inside bar, how it looks like. For a bullish inside bar, the mother or the larger candle or the first candle, right? The mother candle must be bearish. It must be what? Bearish. For a bullish inside bar, the mother candle must be bearish. For a bullish inside bar, the first candle or the mother candle, to make it easier for you, right, must be bearish. Is that understood? Good. Number 2. Number 5, number 5, right? Good. The baby candle or the smaller candle, the baby candle or the smaller candle must be bullish. Must be bullish. Must be bullish. It must be bullish. The second candle or that smaller candle we spoke about when we started, right? Or the baby candle must be what? Bullish. That's all about the structure. So yes, this thing you are looking here is a bullish inside bar. If you turn your phone upside down, it looks like an engulfing bar, abi? Turn your phone upside down. It looks like an engulfing bar that they just twisted like this, abi? It looks like an engulfing bar per se, right? Good, they twisted like this and then twisted downwards. So, but whatever, right? So I'm just showing you now. So this is the structure of a bullish inside bar. It's a glorious candlestick pattern. You cannot believe it. It's more glorious than you have ever seen. What we'll be targeting is 1:5. Don't worry, you see it. 1:5 risk to reward ratio. That's what we'll be targeting. Just what? So what? This is the structure. The mother must be bearish. The baby must be bullish. Now write this thing. General rule. Write this thing down now. Write what I'm about to say down. To get a perfect and powerful inside bar, to get a perfect and powerful inside bar, to get a perfect and powerful inside bar, the baby should be completely inside the mother. That is number one. The baby must be completely inside the mother, or should, right? Because some of them, their weak can come outside the mother, right? Which is still not perfect, right? But to get one that is so beautiful that you cannot ignore, the baby, even like now when what I'm talking about now, somebody's asking, or somebody's already asking the question, boss, is he weak, or are you talking about real body, right? Now, the mother here can have a weak, all right? The mother can have a weak like this and have weak up there too, right? But if the baby is inside the range of this week too, right? Even the baby can have week, oh, no wahala. But if the baby is, as long as the baby is inside the range of the mother, right? That is a perfect inside bar. The baby should be inside the mother completely. That is like the mother is engulfing the baby. You first, let's even talk sef now. This thing is not hard something. If you went out of your house and you saw a pregnant woman, and her baby's hand is outside, the hand is even giving you 5. The hand is giving you 5. Is that not abnormal? That's the reason why they call it the pregnant candlestick pattern. They call it what? The pregnant candlestick pattern. So if the baby is inside now, we know that okay, this is not abnormal. This is not what? Abnormal. You understand me? So for us to get a perfect inside bar, we want to see that what? At least the baby is inside the mother. Whether weak or whether real body, let the baby be inside the mother. That's how we know that this one is perfect. So I want you to take, when you're doing assignment today, I want you to take your time. All right, take your time and find perfect ones. Even me myself, as I'm here, I will find perfect ones and I will show you. Okay, now that is number one, like I said. Number two, the baby should never go above half the size of the mother. Please, the baby should never go above this half. The length bar, remember, an inside bar comprises of two, right? It comprises of mother, right? This is mother, right? And then it comprises of what? Of baby, right? All right. The baby size should never, now I'm telling you, I'm trying to help you think it, right? The baby size should never be what? Above half the mother. Do you know why? If you were to see a pregnant woman, no, wait, those of you that are mothers here now, right? Because there are plenty mothers here. Now, those of you that are mothers here now, if you were carrying your baby, let's say you weigh 80 kg and your baby was weighing 40 kg inside you, how will you feel? Or your baby was half your size, how will you feel? You cannot carry that one now. That one is not pregnancy again now. Unless you want to born another Jesus. Maybe the Holy Ghost came upon you too much. So the baby started growing inside the womb already. Do you understand? Because that is no longer a baby, right? So this is one of the major rules, because the moment you cross half of it now, you have entered another candlestick pattern. They call it the piercing line. So, but I'm not going to teach you guys that one. Forget about that one, all right? Because that's going to be a lot too much talk, all right? I'm going to put all of them in one candlestick pattern tomorrow. Okay, so don't get mad. So just make sure that baby is not what? Above half the mother size, and the baby is inside the mother. Okay, the baby is what? Inside the mother. That is the rule. Okay, so those are general rules, all right, for both bullish and bearish. So please, like I said, it's general rules. Please, I said it's general rules, right? Good. Now, this is the structure of what? Of a bullish inside bar, or a bullish harami. A bullish what? Harami. Somebody saying, boss, what do you mean by harami? Don't vex me, my friend. You came late to class because we were waiting for link to be shared. Like we are dealing with 9-year-olds. Shall we say you should save the link? You did not save it still. You are still waiting for link to be shared today. If Ramak did not go to go and share the link, that's how you'd have missed today's class, and you'd have been asking, where's the link for today's class? Take responsibility. Oh. If you don't take responsibility for this type of little things, you cannot be a trader. Oh. I'm sorry. Trading is full responsibility. If you can't take responsibility for such petty things, you can't be a trader. I'm very sorry. Okay? So don't waste your time to be coming to classes if you know that you cannot take responsibility for small things. The responsibility in trading is worse, because you have to journal your trades, write your trades down, say, okay, this is what happened. You have to write those things down. You have to take accountability for every single loss that you make, and still come back and look at that loss. You lost money here, but still look at the loss and try to understand why you lost money. Do you know the level of accountability that needs? So we don't play here. All right, good. So go and save the link today. Good. So that's the structure of the bullish Harami. Okay. Now write on your book again. Okay, let's discuss the psychology first. Right. Let's discuss the psychology. Now, what does that guy mean? What does that candlestick mean? What can we understand now that we have seen the Harami? What can we understand from the Harami? All right. Remember, we said something. We said the Harami should be found at the bottom. Is that what we said? The bullish Harami must be found at the bottom for it to be useful to us, right? So before we go to the bottom, that means what? Selling pressure was in the market. Is that true? Good. So we have done this over and over now, so we should know this one by now. So selling pressure was in the market. Selling pressure was in the market, right? Then we now had what? A final selling pressure. Okay? Oh, I think I overdrew this one, right? So selling pressure was in the market. Then we now had what? A final selling pressure, right? So you see, this one said pressure has not gone out of the market, so the candle is still big. What did we say about long candlestick bodies? What did we say about them? It's what? High pressure. So now that we're having long bearish candlestick, what does it mean? High selling pressure. So high selling pressure is still in the market. Hey, so this candlestick is still sweet. Then something appeared. One short devil just appears here. No, sorry. One short bullish candlestick. It's very short. Oh, the guy just come. See am. One short bullish candlestick that is inside the mother, right? Just appeared. I've thought the wrong thing. I don't think the way TradingView advertises their premium, I think it even annoys people to the point that people will not want to pay for it. Yes, because it annoys me so much I will never pay for it. They will kill me. I'll never pay for it. All right. So we had bearish move, no wahala. Bearish move. We even had a long bearish move. So this thing is showing us that no buying pressure. Buying pressure is not here. Do you understand? No buying pressure spotted. We can't find buying pressure, my friend. So what is going on? What is going on? Then one small bullish candle just appears here. Kai, you need to understand the glory of this candle. This candlestick, I want to explain it for you. Do you know what it means that after full selling pressure, we got to this bottom, right? Selling pressure did not die. It didn't die. It was still there. We had big candle. Big. So it was still showing us what? High selling pressure. Then a small bullish candle appears. Kai, you don't understand. For this bullish candle to have appeared here, that means buyers did not just destroy sellers, they completely wiped them out of the market. And the fight was so strong. To show you how strong the fight was, to show you how strong the fight was, this was the best that buyers could come up with. I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying. No? Oh my God, help me, Holy Ghost. To show you how strong, these buyers were. They did not see, for you to show you how strong this selling pressure is here, right? Buyers could not even create an engulfing bar. They could not create maybe a pin bar or a doji or whatever. The best thing that they could come up with is this short devil. to show you that buyers completely fought selling pressure. There was high selling pressure. And why do we know that there was high selling pressure? Is because of what? The previous and the last candle. The last candle had high serious pressure, right? Because it's a long candle. Remember, what is the rule? The mother must be longer than the baby. And the mother is the first candle. So that means the mother has more pressure than the baby. But the fact that the baby is appearing after the mother is a mystery. Is that there was high selling pressure even at this point. Are you getting me? Then something occurred. One small bullish candle just appeared there. Oh, what that is telling us is this, my friend. It's telling us that, see you, after all that selling pressure, buyers bought and bought and bought and bought to the point the fight was so strong. This was the best they could come up with. But even this best they are coming up with now is telling us something, that they have wiped out every pressure from the sellers, and because of that they are now in control of the market, and boom, market shifts to the upside. There are people who trade the inside bar for a living. Are you getting me? This is simple. Is that what? Sellers were selling, they were winning. In fact, up until the mother candle, they were still winning. With that mother candle, they were winning. Because this is showing us what? High selling pressure. Then something occurred in the spirit. Buyers came and said, you know what? Now that I am looking at this thing, I don't like it. Let us fight these sellers. And buyers began a war. They fought and fought and fought and fought and fought and fought, and this was the only real body that they could get. It might even have maybe a small wick up like this, right? But this was the only real body. I remember it's real body that shows us pressure, right? Good. Now, if this was the only real body that they could come up with, it's telling us something very dangerous. That they are first of all defeated what? Selling pressure. In fact, it's because of how high the selling pressure was. That was the reason why the best they could come up with was what? Was this small thing here. The selling pressure was so high, right, that the best they could come up with, the best in their life that they could come up with was what? This small buying candle. But even this small buying candle signifies something, that we have first of all destroyed the sellers. This last selling pressure that was here, we have destroyed it. That is number one. Change my candle color. This last selling pressure that was here, we have destroyed it. That's what they're telling us, bro. It's gone. The next thing now, the buyers are telling us is that we now control the market. For us to have been able to create this small move, we control the market, because they are even telling us those sellers no small, they were terrible. How do we know that they were terrible? Look at the last candle. It was a strong one. It was a strong selling pressure. And then we came out with this thing. Next thing, boom, market skyrockets to the upside. Is that understood? Very simple, Abi. So I'm just taking my time to over explain it, but it's a very simple pattern. So write on your book now, the bearish inside bar. Write on your book, the bearish inside bar. All right, I like black color in this particular screen. The bearish inside bar. Write on your book, the bearish inside bar. Number one, it is a bearish candlestick pattern. 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 Number two, since it is a bearish candlestick pattern, it must be found at a top, for it to be useful to us. Since it is a bearish candlestick pattern, It must be found at a top for it to be useful to us. It must be found at a top for it to be useful to us. It must be found at a top for it to be useful to us. It must be found at a top for it to be useful to us. All right. Number 3. Since it is a bearish candlestick pattern, since it is a bearish candlestick pattern, we use the short position tool. We use the short position tool. We use the short position tool. We use the short position tool to represent it. Sorry, Nigerians, we're in Nigeria. To represent it. To represent it. But like I told you guys yesterday, if I begin to speak my American English, you guys will never understand me. All right? Never. You ain't gonna understand what I'm saying. To represent it. All right? We use a short position tool to represent it. This was the same thing you wrote yesterday for pin bar. So now, going forward, the moment I come to your assignment, are you getting me? I look at your assignment and I see that you abuse these tools. I promise you, I will not look at your work and I will skip it. Better don't use the tools. If you know you are going to abuse it, don't use it. I will skip it and I will go to the next person. Once you see that I don't react on your post and I don't correct you, just know that I have skipped it. Are you getting me? Just know that I have what? Skipped it. If I don't correct or commend you, right, and I don't react to it, I have skipped it because of one of these rules. Because I have said it over and over and over. In fact, you write it down in your book and you can't even read what is in your book. Try me first. Now, the structure, the major structure of a bearish inside bar. The major structure of a bearish inside bar. The major structure of a bearish inside bar. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. The mother candle. The mother candle or the first candle. The mother candle or the first candle of an inside of a bearish inside bar, of the bearish inside bar, the mother, see, the mother, all right? Remember, we said the mother comes first, right? The mother or the first, or the first, or the larger, one of them, anyone you want to use, or the larger candlestick, right, of the bearish inside bar must be bullish. Must be bullish. The first candlestick and the larger candlestick and the mother candlestick must be bullish. Is that understood? Remember, it's found at the top. Good. Must be bullish. The second candlestick or the baby candlestick, the second candlestick or the baby candlestick, oh baby, the baby candlestick, look at you now. You're finding it hard to write baby. You, this boy, you're finding it hard to write baby. But almost every girl on your street used to call them babe, baby, baby, baby. But now to write baby now is problem. Oh. You see what you're doing, Abi? Emeka, don't worry. The baby candlestick of the inside bar or the bearish candlestick of the inside bar sorry, bearish inside heard. Somebody's call came into my other phone. Am I being heard? Am I being heard? Ah, chai. Am I still on this call? Did it disrupt my network? My network is back. Can you guys hear me? Okay, where is the admin? The admin is here now. All right, all right, all right.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, please be replying me so I don't come out from my chat. I don't like coming out from my chat. Yes, it breaks my string of energy. So the first candlestick or the mother must be bullish, which is the larger one, right? Then the second candlestick or the baby now, right, must be what? Bearish. It must be what? Bearish. It must be what? Bearish. So yes, I'm sure you're asking. Yes, this is the structure of a bearish inside bar. The structure of what? Of a bearish inside bar. Is the structure of what? A bearish inside bar. Okay, good. Now, what is the psychology behind this thing? Sorry. What is the psychology behind this brother that we are seeing here? What does he mean? Remember, it's the opposite of the bullish one. So I will explain it one more time. See. Now, first of all, where do we find it? At a top, correct? At a top, right? So for us to get to a top, what should have been happening in the market? Buyers must have been buying. So buyers have been buying, right? Buyers have been buying, right? Buyers have been buying. All right? Good. So buyers have been buying, buying, right? Then we got to this point, right? And let's say we got to the top, right? Then one small short devil just came out of nowhere. What does this guy mean? What do these two candlesticks now? What do they tell us? What do the mother and the baby combine? What do they tell us? What's the reason for them? Let me explain. Buyers have been buying. They have been buying. They have been buying, right? Buy. In fact, even the last candlestick was a good buying candle. Remember, it's the mother candle and it's larger, right? So it was a good buying candle. So yes, there's still buying pressure in the market. Although we have come to a top, right? Although we have come to a particular top, right? There's still what? There's still buy pressure in the market. So you see this big candle here, it's showing us that what? Buyers still there. In fact, they're full ground to the point that they still control the market to a certain extent, right? Then something happens. One small real body seller's candle now appears. After all this buying pressure, what is making sellers to appear here now? There's no even sign that they want to come out. See, there's no sign because this is still a long real body, bullish real body, long one. So there's no sign. Eh? So what is it telling us? What is it telling us? So there's no sign that this guy has reduced pressure. But then the next thing that happens is a different, completely opposite candle in force, right? A bearish candlestick appears. This bearish candlestick now, what does it tell us? It tells us now that, see, in as much as this buyer has had good pressure here, I have completely defeated them. To even show you sign that I defeated them, look at the small thing I came up with. You don't understand? If buying pressure had died here, like an engulfing bar. An engulfing bar, now you see that, okay, what will happen? Buying pressure will now die, right? Or selling pressure will now come very small. Then what? Selling pressure will now appear in the market. Do you understand? Opposite selling pressure. What? My phone is 60%. Opposite selling pressure will now appear in the market. Do you understand? So it's easy. So we can understand that one. But this one is telling us that still the pressure was so high that the best I could come up with was this small candle. The best I could come up with was what? Was this small candle. So that means we are now in control of this market. Because for them to have created a bearish candle, they had to first of all have defeated buyers. I get what I'm saying? They had to defeat the buyers first. So if they have defeated buyers, then they now brought up this small candle. It means they are now in control of the market. They are showing us that we did not just conquer, right? We did not just win the war. We conquered. We overtook. I get what I'm saying? We are now in control of the market. Let me plug my phone. We are now in what? Control of the market. And if sellers are in control of the market, what do you think is going to happen? Market will crash. So remember, of course, like I gave you guys the general rule. What is the general rule? Is that what? Is that the baby should be inside the mother. That's what I told you. The baby should be inside the mother, right? Completely, both the wicks and the real body. Both the wicks and the real body. Write it down before you ask me that question. Both the wick and the real body of the baby should be inside the mother for us to find a perfect inside bar. The other ones too might work. Oh, the one that has the wick outside the mother, no wahala, it might work. But for us to find a perfect one, that should occur. And I will show you literally in our charts. Hmm? Hmm. 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 Good. Now, I also said the baby should never go more than half the mother. That's an abnormality, even in our world. If you see a baby that is half the length of his mother inside the mother's body, they will have to operate the baby and remove the baby fast because the baby has started. The baby is probably even using the mother to gym. So yes, that's another rule that I said, and that was a general rule. So what is the thing that we are going to do now? We are going to come now. This is how some of you send me your chat. Why? Why? We are going to find inside bars. All right. See as I've arranged my chart, baby. You see how beautiful it looks. We are going to find inside bars. Okay. Good. And I will show you them now, so you can get everything I've been saying. All right. So first of all, I'm going to remove. Jesus Christ. I'm going to remove all the long and short positions on my screen, all right, by using what? The object tree, because I want to have a clear chart for you guys, all right. So let's click on our object tree there, right? So delete long, long position, short position, short position, short position. You see as all of them are deleting, Abi? Let's keep going. Long position, short position, short position, short position is gone, right? So everything is now gone, all right? So we have nothing else but just trend lines on our chart, right? And those trend lines are even from retest, okay? Good. Now, let us find inside bars. And I told you guys something. I said 1:5 now water for here, Abi. Did I say that? I said something like that, Abi. I said 1:5 now water for here. Good. I found a very perfect bearish inside bar already. Now let's talk. Look at this guy here. That is a perfect inside bar. Now watch something. One of the major things that makes it perfect is the fact that what? The baby is enclosed in the mother. Let me use my trend line to draw something. This is the top of the mother, Abi. You see that? You see that? Let me straighten out my line. This is the bottom of the mother. Can you see that? Let me straighten my line. Now I want you to look closely. Can you see that the baby is inside the mother? Can you see what I was talking about? This is what I'm saying. The baby should be inside the mother for us to find something perfect. And now let me show you the glory of what just happened now after this guy. So how do we take entries on a what? On an inside bar. How do we take entries? Maybe I drew it too long. Before somebody come and tell me, boss, you drew it too long. Oh. No, let me bring it back to the last candle there. Good. Let me put it only on the baby. Whatever. Right. What? All right. Let's move them back. Good. So now somebody's going to ask me now, how do we make entries on this guy? So we only use aggressive method here. We can use retest, but I don't want to talk about that. It's too stressful, right? But I'll show you how the easiest way to do retest is on this candlestick. The easiest way to do retest on this candlestick, I'll show you. Okay, good. But we are going to do the aggressive mostly. It's the aggressive I'm focused on. Do you understand? I'm focused on the aggressive. Okay. So carry our short position to, remember this is a bearish one, right? And we're finding it where at the top, all right? So carry our short position to where that baby closes is the baby that is the major candle. So where the baby closes, right? That's where we take our entry. That because the baby must close for us to know that okay, true, this one are waiting inside bar. If the baby does not close, how do you know it's an inside bar? Just like in an engulfing bar, the second candlestick does not close. How do you know that's an engulfing bar? You don't. All right. So once the baby closes, take entries there. How do we take entries? Put it exactly where the baby closes, right? And set your tool. What tool did I carry? Carry short position, carry. Exactly where the baby closes, move one step further, make it very clean, right? Then set your tool, right? The second thing you need to do once you set your tool is to set your stop loss. Those of you that are still sending me chats without setting stop loss, why are you being disobedient? I am telling you, I'm not training you to know the thing. I'm training you to be able to trade. Some of you will leave it like this and then send it for me. Now, do you think, what makes you think that you enter a trade with 74,000 and put stop loss at 84,000? 78,000 and put stop loss at 84,000? Does it make sense to you? It doesn't. So arrange your stop loss, and I've given you guys stop loss areas. I say, what do? If you want to put your stop loss a little bit what above the candlestick there, right? Just a little bit. It's okay. A little bit is fine. All right. Once you put the stop loss, you see that even the risk to reward will adjust. All right. When we put the stop loss at first, let's go back. Let me use my undo tool. Right. Let me use undo tool. Watch. So this was how we put it when we first enter bar. Look at the risk to reward. See, those of you that always, even as you are put it like this, you'll be targeting 1:2. See the risk to reward. 1, right? It's 1. Okay? But watch what happens when I move my stop loss. Just be looking at the risk to reward there. You can see it now. You will be looking at it. As I'm moving my risk to reward, as I'm moving my stop loss, as I'm moving my stop loss, as I'm moving my stop loss, as I'm moving my stop loss to where it's supposed to be. A little bit what? Above the bearish candlestick. That's all. Can you see? My risk to reward has now become what? 1:3. And this now becomes a good trade for me to take. 1:2. Good trade for me to take. Then I cannot even adjust my stop loss. Let's say I adjust my TP, sorry, right? Because I told you guys I'm going to be using just 1:5 today, right? Because it's a very simple, it's a very powerful candlestick pattern. I'm going to use just 1:5. Now watch. Let's target. So you now drag your, this is when you must first of all set the stop loss area before you can drag TP. You will just come and be dragging TP like a crazy person. Put stop loss first. Sure, set your stop loss in the correct zone. A little bit above or a little bit below, depending on what candlestick you are talking about, whether bullish or bearish. All right. Then you can now target your 1:5 and say, okay, see my level, see 1:5. So first of all, I told you guys that we'll be doing 1:5 today, Abi. Now you can see that what full TP has hit when the candle touches the TP area, because this is my TP area, this is my what, my entry, and this is my stop loss. So if you went up there and hit up there, that means stop loss hit, right? It has hit my stop loss area, right? If it comes down and hits the TP level, which is what, 60 whatever, right? TP hit, as you can see, the candles fell and hit it. So I've hit my TP. 1:5 risk to reward ratio in a bag. Yes. So the first thing I always do, watch me. I will not even talk about it again, but just watch me. The first thing I always do is to what? Is to move my stop loss correctly. Put it where first. Then I will now begin to adjust the TP areas. That's how a trader behaves. Don't be acting like somebody that teaching technical analysis. Act like a trader. You have now become a trader. Are you not seeing your fellow mates are entering chart already? They are entering trades already? Yes. Because they are now thinking like traders. Stop thinking like somebody who is learning. All right? Good. Thank you. So, as you can see, this is the aggressive method. and easily we have 1:5. Now, did I tell you why 1:5 is very simple? Because we are using the baby, and the baby is small. Do you understand? So our stop loss area is supposed to be a little bit above the baby. So sometimes the mother can be very long, but the stop loss area should be what? A little bit above the baby. It's the baby that is our main concern. Do you understand? It's the baby that has the pressure. The baby has what? The pressure. All right. Remember, I've been Nigerian because I told you guys if I speak my American English, you guys ain't gonna understand what I'm saying. Right? So the pressure, the baby that has the pressure. So you put your stop loss a little bit above the baby. Are you getting what I'm saying? Very good. Let's look for more of them. All right, let's look for more of them very quickly. Very, very quickly. It's a very powerful candlestick pattern, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, it's very beautiful. The inside bar, Arabakata. See, very beautiful one. The inside bar. Can you see this, brother here? The inside bar. This is now a bullish one. Remember, the one we just did here was bearish. Now let's do bullish. Now you can see again, like I said, you can see again that the baby, even though he has wicks, you see, because I know somebody will ask that question. So I'm telling you, even though he has wick, he should be inside what? The mother. So we can easily demonstrate that by putting it, by just drawing, you see. I draw my trend line. I'm just drawing trend line to show you. There's no way in my life I'll draw trend line to do this kind of thing. But I'm just drawing my trend line to show you. Right? What's that? Okay. So let's say that's where we put it, right? So now, can you see that the baby is inside the mother? Can you see? So you see perfection that comes after it. That's what I'm showing you. So I said for us to find one that is perfect, what do we do? Sure? Yes. Now let's take entries. Let's take entries. I would have taught you guys the 1, 2, 3 sidebar strategy. I would have taught you guys the confirmation strategy for inside bar and everything, but no way the class will last for 5 hours. All right. So, but it's okay. This one I'm teaching you is very enough, right? It's everything you need, right? Good. So we'll take our long position to why? Because it's a bullish inside bar we are trading now. So carry our long position to put it where the baby closed. As the baby closed, bam. I get out of my front. Move one step further. Move one step further. Move one step further. Right? Take entry. You see, as I'm dragging down. What do you think I'm dragging down to do? Is to set my stop loss correctly. Don't try me again. So, because I will wear boxing glove and come to Enugu or come to Abuja or come to Delta or come to Kaduna. I don't know how many women in crypto states we have. I will find you in your states and come there. We'll fight. You think you have men, but you think because it's your house you have men. Don't worry. I will show you who I am. Carry your stop loss gently. Now you see the risk to reward is what? Is 1. But if I begin to move my stop loss area up just to the correct zone where it's supposed to be, which is a little bit below this guy, watch what happens. Watch. Can you see what's going on? The risk to reward is what? It's improving, right? So now I put my risk to reward at a very, very fine area, right? I put my stop loss at a very fine area, right? So you see, just a little bit below the inside bar. Simple. Now I can now come and be targeting. Now see the 1:2 I told you guys. Now as a beginner, I told you guys 1:2 is the best target. Okay, 1:2 is the best target, or 1:3 is perfect for you. Once you hit 1:3, you are now entering profitable trader stage. Okay, but as the sweet that I am a mad person. So let's target 1:5. Are you seeing something? Now, if I want to show you now, I'll now do what? I'll now zoom out my screen like this. You see how responsible my candles look, my chart look. I'll now come what and download it like this. See, I'll now come and do what? Save chart image and send it to you, my brother. So even you said if you are looking at it, you can easily see what my candlestick. Because I came down here to come and take the entry and everything does not mean I will send it to you like this. I will zoom it out small, so that you can see a beautiful chart. You know go. So another 1:5 bagged. Another 1:5 bagged. Good. Number 3. Another bullish inside bar. Another bullish inside bar. Another bullish inside bar. Now somebody's going to tell me, boss, but this is not a bottom now. Abi, this is just anywhere now. Abi, it's even inside this. See, the bottom should be down here now, boss. Let me show you. it's you that doesn't know market structure yet. So relax for me, my brother. Eh? Relax for me. Eh? Yeah. So this is a swing point, and this is a very, very perfect bottom. Swing points act as support and resistance later on in the market. That's what happened here. So you see now, Abi, since I'm showing you. So I'm not just finding them anywhere. If I find it randomly on the chart, I will have to look if that place was a good zone, right? It's a good zone, I will show you people. So you see now, this is the swing point. You see? Very beautiful, Abi. You will learn about that by next week or by upper week when we start discussing market structure. By upper week when we start discussing market structure. Okay? Aha. Good. So don't say that's not a bottom. That's a bottom. Right? That's very perfect, very beautiful bottom. That's where I would have taken my entry, and you will learn why I would have taken my entry there too. Okay. Now let's talk about our inside bar. Can you see that the baby is inside the mother? Can you see this thing? Yeah. So it's perfect. Can see that also the mother very good selling pressure, big candle. The mother is there. The inside bar form. All right. Very good. Now let me take my position now. We carry our long position to what do we do? Come to where the baby close. The what? The baby close. Move one step further just to make it clean. Bam. See as I'm scrolling down straight to come and do what? Set my stop loss. You see the risk to reward ratio was 1. Now I'm moving it now. You see? I'm moving, I'm trying to move it to the perfect zone. A little bit below the inside bar. And 1:2 already hit. We have not even gone anywhere. 1:2 already hit. So I told you guys 1:5 now water. Eh? Now let's target 1:5. You now move your TP area up, right? 1:5. 1:10 self can even enter. Last, like I'm talking about, like there's some of them that 1:10 can enter, but this is 1:6 in total. This is 1:7 or 1:8, right? By now it should be 1:9 or so. I don't know, 1:8 probably, right? All right, so good. You see, that's 1:8. Oh, are you getting why people trade this thing? People see, people have strategies for this thing, and I know plenty strategies about this thing. There's so many strategies that I can't teach you. They play. People have so much strategies, right? Sorry. Right? So as you can see, let's come back to our 1:5. Let's not be greedy, eh? Let's leave it at 1:5. I'm telling you, literally, when I see an inside bar in the market, I used to target 1:5. Yes, I mean live market. Oh, I'll target 1:5. This evening, go and look for inside bar, right? Perfect position, find it at a good point, eh? Then open 1:5 and see what I'm telling you. So this is another bullish. I've done one bullish, I've done two bullish now. I did one bearish there. Let's look for another bearish so we can get out of here very quickly today, right? So already 9:30 probably. Okay, 9:19. So let's look for another bearish. All right, very perfect. Now look at this guy. Can you see this one here? Right? Sorry. Can you see? Can you see this brother here? A very perfect inside bar. Now look, the baby has a long wick below, but it's still inside the mother. It's still what? Inside the mother. So how do we take our entry? The aggressive method. With what? Our short position too. Why? It is the bearish inside bar. If you do this, if you don't read your book and you do rubbish, I will jump your work today, because you are supposed to have it written in your notes. Written in your notes. Now put our stop loss. As you can see now, look now, watch something. The mother has a long wick. I will ignore the mother. I will put my stop loss where, like I told you, a little bit above the inside bar itself. It's the inside bar, the baby, that is our concern. I told you the baby has the what? Has the pressure. So it should be a little bit above the baby. You dey understand me? Bro, you understand me? Sis, are you getting me? So you see, the first thing I did was adjust my stop loss. The next thing that follows is what? Adjusting my TP to meet my 1:5. 1:4, 1:5, 1:5, 1:5, 1:5. See how? I'll check by the side. Boom, 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 boom. Market. Full TP. Are you seeing something? I can show you inside bar upon inside bar. I can show you the glory of the inside bar over and over. Look at another one. Now let's go faster. Look at another one here, Abi. You see the baby inside the mother, Abi? Beautiful. Carry long position to enter there. No fear. Touch arm. Let me give you right. Touch arm. Put on there. Carry stop loss. Put your stop loss a little bit below your inside bar there. You understand me, bro? Carry target 1 is to 5, my brother. No fear. Target 1 is to 5. No fear. Eh? Paka they go. Pakali. Paka they go. Eh? You see another inside bar? Right now, look at this one now. The baby is now outside the mother. Now see, it still works. That's what I said. I said, even though the baby is outside the mother, it will still work. Oh, but the perfect ones which you have been seeing since, eh? The baby should be inside the mother. I'm not saying that the one that has his weak above outside the mother or something will not work. Oh, no. I am saying that the perfect ones. You know, go good. So let's use this brother here. Now our stop loss is not going to be. Sorry, I went to use long position. Sorry, my brother. Short position. Sorry, short position now. Good. Now come and adjust your stop loss a little bit above your inside. The next thing now, what do? The target 1 is to we already at 1 is to 4. Show 1 is to 5, and you hit it. So I've shown you 1 is to 5, 1 is to 5, 1 is to 5, 1 is to 5. Can you see? Good. 1 is to 5. Can you see? I didn't do anything against what I said. I did exactly what I spoke about. So let's see what price action is currently going on in the market today. Now see what's going on here, right? So market has hit a particular bottom here, right? And it doesn't want to stop on the bottom. So I guess probably market wants to invest. Wow, we're already at 69,000, 66,924. That's nice. I think market wants to continue going upwards. But no, we have what? A bearish pin bar here, which is terrible. It's now supporting this move here. So if I was targeting 1 is to 5 now, this thing will be a support for me, right? I can now say, okay, maybe because of the bearish pin bar, I will still take another entry, right? No, but don't take this one, no, please, before you go and lose money, don't take this one first. Relax on me. I'm just showing you something, right? And now I can now take, let's say I want to take a short now. I can take the short because of the pin bar, right? I will open exactly where this guy is currently. I will open exactly where that guy is currently, right? Because that, thank God they have brought light. Now I can now get my AC on. So I was suffering since. I can now target what? I can even target this level here. Just this level down here, and it will be like 1 is to 3 or 1 is to 4, 1 is to 2. See? Right? So 1 is to 3. My AC has come on. Somebody shout glory to God. My blue light has come on, guys. Rain fell, yo. I've been inside cold, only me. You see how this life is? Don't worry. I'll soon live my bachelor life. I'll get married one day. So you see, I'll now take a shot depending on what? On the bearish pin bar there, right? So I'm just now we are done with it, you know. I'm just doing some analysis with you guys. Okay, good. So yes, we are finally done for today. We are finally done for today. Chai, God. Inside bar is a very simple candlestick pattern, Jare. Very simple. Find 2 candlesticks. 1 mother, 1 baby. Oh, so code is holding you too. You are single. Suffer it. Suffer it. Let me go and tell them to on water heater for me quickly. I cannot bath cold water now. So beautiful. Suffer your code, oh. Suffer your code. God bless you too. You and your family. Okay, you are not single. Emanuela is not single, guys. So it's only me that is suffering it today. Let me enter the income messages. Now you can ask your questions. Your questions can be coming in. Oh, yeah, good. Let me see. I am a swing trader. I don't get it. I answered this question yesterday. Not single, train throughout today. So Emanuela is not single, guys. But I know the people that are single here. I know them by their face. Uche, Okoli, you are single. Jacinta is single too. No, the way blessing gift, the way blessing gift said this thing, seems like she's not a single person. But I don't guess it is a single person. That's why he has the time to be asking me one question over and over. He's single. I am sure of it. Okay, today the question no dey. Maybe it was too simple, right? Normal, it was too simple. So show us one confirmation for the bearish inside bar. One confirmation. No. I will not. Leave it like that. Amarat is single. See. Switch, what is Timaya? Who is Timaya? Bro, what is Timaya now, guy? When did I talk about Timaya, guys? Did I talk about Timaya? I don't know the numbers to take to my exchange after placing my trade. That means basically you have not been coming to class or you have not been listening to anything I've been saying. Yes, because it's very simple mathematics. You have stop loss here. What are the things that you normally want to put on your exchange? That's the first question you should ask yourself. What are the things you are supposed to put on your exchange? Is it not stop loss and TP and entry? Is this not your stop loss? Is this not your entry? Is this not our TP? That is all now. Why are you making this thing stressful? So the only thing that you're supposed to put on your exchange is what? Is stop loss, entry, and TP. That's if you even need the entry. Because like this one now, we entered with current market price. So I'll just go and enter with market order instead of limit order. That's why I said wait for us to get to futures trading. Then you will see these things, right? But for those people that are already trying to use their demo account to practice, right? This is stop loss. I will go where I see my stop loss area, I will write the thing. I will write 67,508. Where I see TP, I will write what? 65,005. Where I see entry, if I'm supposed to enter with limit order, I will write what? 66,913. That's all. Those are the figures that you carry to your exchange now. That is all, Abi. So, good. Thank you. Thank you all. Right? How do I know I'm abusing the tools? You know you are abusing the tools when you are going against the rules that you wrote down. You wrote them down. You said for a long position, sorry, for a bullish candlestick, you will use long position, and then you are using short position. That's an abuse. You said for a bearish candlestick, you will use a short position too, and then you are using long position too. That, my friend, is a very big abuse, right? Punishable by law. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. How do we set leverage? Don't ask me that question. Set any leverage you want to set. You can set 10x, you can set 20x. As a beginner, just keep it at 10 to 15x. Just keep it at 10 to 15x. So it will be easier for you, all right? But leverage is not gotten from your tool now. Have I ever told you people that we find leverage from our tool? So yes, classes are always recorded. Okay, classes are always recorded. All right. So those of you that normally come to my DM to try to maybe send me a message of let's say how your trade went or anything like that. If you don't see my number, I'll not be able to reply you. Right? If you don't see my number, I'll not be able to reply you. Telegram does not allow that thing. Okay. Good. Thank you. Please, can we identify a current market for the inside bar candlestick? Go and check your own chart now. You have pairs. Go and look at enter your Bybit. Enter your Bybit, look for pairs. Go and find them. Do hard work. Do hard work. Omo, I got here late today. I'm really angry about this because I didn't get the beginning of this teaching. Don't worry, you will watch this thing. You will watch recording. Thank you, Ifeoma. Yes, that's my job. I make masters. I told you people, I make masters. It's my job. There are groups where, there are groups where I just entered, and you see this candlestick I just did. I did it small with them, and then I did small market structure with them. That was all. Till today, they are telling me it's like, boss, you changed my trading career, and I'm like, what did I teach you? What did I teach you? I did not teach you anything now. Among all the candlesticks you taught us, which one is the most perfect to enter trade? All of them. All of them. You just choose the one that can work for you. You don't have to be trading all of them. You can say, okay, no, wait. Now, when you start, it depends on what you want to trade. If you want to trade market structure, that is levels, or you want to trade supply and demand, or you want to do multi-time frame analysis, all those things, right? Then you can use all of them randomly. If you say no, me is price action alone, I want to trade, then you can find one candlestick pattern and stick to it. Study it so hard that you know the one that is so good for you. Study it so hard that you know that yes, this place, my stop loss is going to be good. Study it so hard. I have studied it so hard. That's why I'm teaching you. Do you guys know that everything I've been telling you people, I'm not reading it from a book? Do you know that number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7? I've not read any of them from a book. I'm literally telling you from my head. Do you know how I'm telling you? It's because of constant study of these things. Why do I study so much? I have people to teach. So you don't have to study all of them. You don't have people to teach. You don't have a community. You don't have to study all of them. You can just carry one and say, let me chook this one inside my bomb and study it until I find it. Do it like that. It'll be very good. What if the baby is a doji? Very perfect. More perfect. Now, that's a very good question, Tomiwa. It's a good question. Right? Good question. Now, if you see it's a doji, your stop loss will be so small, it will blow your mind. It will be so small, it will blow your mind, right? Good. And then imagine worse, right? Worse is now, let's say you find a bearish inside bar, right? So we find it at the top. We have bullish candlestick. Then the doji is now a gravestone doji on top. That's what they call confluence. But you will learn about that too. I cannot be a good pastor. Sure, I cannot be a good pastor. There was a time I used to go to church very well. When I would go to church, the man now started, because of the way I used to like heal the sick, pray for long hours and all those things. He come and carry me and started try to teach me, try to make me pastor. He will taking me for meeting. I ran. I ran away. Sure. Me that came that okay, no, I want to just enjoy my time in the spirit. You want to now make me pastor? Lie. I ran away. Mr. Switch, please, I want to get something straight. Did you say we should position our stop loss under or above the inside bar, meaning above or under the baby, not the mother? Or is it the mother we take our stop loss? The baby is what you are concerned with. Okay, I think that answers your question. The baby is what we are concerned with. Thank God your brain didn't work today. I know you never talked about it, but I needed to know the perfect leverage as a beginner, right? As a beginner, just use 10 to 15 for now, right? But when I teach you futures trading, I will teach you two different types of futures trading, two different methods of trading futures. We're going to have 2 days to teach futures trading. The first day, I will teach you about the simulator. I will show you how it works, what everything means there. The second day, I will now show you how to actually trade futures. So show me the icon to click to minimize the candle. What do you mean by that? Please give us your phone number. Talk on the group. I'm there on the group. Sure, you cannot see me on the group. Do I used to be muted when I'm talking on the group? Do I used to be muted? God bless you too. God bless you too. Nonye. Nonye is let me see. Nonye is basically I know Nonye now. Nonye came to my DM. Nonye, say it's you. I came to my DM with 20 messages. I went to the messages and I saw Nonye. Nonye started from class 1, and that's the best thing that some of you should do here. Most of you that came to the class list, you just jump and come and enter inside the middle. Lion of God. I see you now. You just jump and enter inside the middle. I think you understand, Abi? Because it's simple now. You say it's simple now for the learner for 3 weeks. So Nonye came and she stressed the hell out of me. She sent from the first class to the end. She was sending everything. And that's good, right? That's okay. I didn't call it. I told you people to stress me, Nani. It's me that told you. I think you have used technical analysis, open my blockhead. Yeah, it's called power. Remember, I told you guys I've called the switch because I will switch it on. I will switch you on. It's called power. It's the glory of God. Thank you, sir. God bless you too. When should one enter aggressive or retest? Are there signs before entry? This question is coming from a beginner. This question is coming from a beginner. Remember, I did not teach people retest here. I only taught you aggressive. Aggressive is the only method I taught you here. But for under candlestick, if you want to enter retest, you enter retest maybe when the candles have already started moving. That's like your candlestick has closed and then another candle is even open and going, right? But you still want to enter at a good position, right? So you see that you want to get a perfect entry, right? You want to enter at a good position. I get what I'm saying. Or the candlestick itself is too long, so you wanted to like enter at half the candlestick. That is when retest is important. Finish. My screen is not always showing. Don't know why. I think it's your this thing. What's happening is your network. All right. I did not use retest today because we don't necessarily need to use retest. Remember how we did with the gravestone doji, right? Remember how we did with with the traditional doji. We didn't use retest. All right. Yes, masters must be made. It is inevitable. Are we to place the trade on this trading view? No. You will carry your information like that and go to your exchange and go and place your trade. And I will show you people how to do that when it is time. Okay? Thank you. It's not easy to teach. Christabel, Allah, it's not easy to teach. After I'm done teaching this particular class, once I'm done with you people here at Women in Crypto, I will never teach again for this year. Oh, no, Jesus. I already have 2 other academies lined up. Hey, 3 self. I will cancel all of them. Sure? I'll cancel all of them. Please, when do you think is the right time to pick time to trade? That is the time you think the market moves well. Is it by 12 a.m. or no? Me as the switch, I don't trade with time, right? But there's something they call trading sessions. If we have the time, I'll probably teach you guys here too. I'll teach you guys the Asia session, the London session, the New York session, and the Sydney session. So I'll explain everything to you. And once you learn those things, you will know what time is best for you as a beginner to trade, right? But normally as a beginner, the best time to trade is the Asian session. And the Asian session starts from around that time 12:1 till 7:8 in the morning, right? So yes, but leave that one. If it's a nonye then that I know, she sabi stress. So people know each other. Okay, if she ask you question, you go switch off. Nonye, they are spoiling your name here. Oh. I'm not smiling at all because I didn't meet more this night. I wish you can explain more on the baby inside mother candles. You will watch the video. You will watch the video. So make sure that you go to your group now. Go and carry the link and save it. I don't want trouble. Go and save the link. So tomorrow, once it's 8 o'clock, you are here. All right. I am a handful. If you want us to disturb you, I will stress you. If you try to stress me, eh? If you try to stress me, I will just go and meet Mrs. Ifioma and tell her that Mrs. Ifioma, I give up. Oh, eh? I'll tell her that I give up. And then I will vanish. You don't know. Do you remember when the world needed him most, right? Avatar, he vanished, right? So yes. But anyways, thank you all. Thank you all. I think I am done answering every single question now. And you see, 9:30. I told you guys 9:30 will come here today, Abi. So link, the same link that you used to enter here, that's the same link. The same link you used to enter here, that's the same link that we're going to be using, please. Okay, the same link you used to enter here, that's the same link. Now for your assignment, get me a bullish and a bearish inside bar. Get me a bullish and a bearish inside bar. Get me a bullish and a bearish inside bar. That's your assignment. I'm seeing somebody asking another question again. God abeg, what is this question? What time frame? Oh, sorry, Christabel Abel. Sorry, I've not been able to text people that are not mutual contact. I don't think I've saved my contact, so that's the reason why I've not been able to text you. But I'll send it today, as if I have the time. If I remember to. So, what time frame is best to scan for the baby inside mother candle? But what the hell are you talking? Any time frame at all, you can find them. Yes, you can find every candlestick on every time frame. Yes. Does crypto respect market sessions? I thought it's only coin. No, crypto respects market sessions too. They play now. It respects it. Yep, it does. All right, so you know that now. Okay, you know that now. You're still struggling on how to drag your long and short position tools. I am not talking about anything about that thing. So go and meet somebody, right? Meet somebody to help you on the group, because I will not. Okay, thank you. Where can we watch the recording of what you taught? The recordings are fully available on YouTube, right? Once we are done here, the admin will now come tomorrow morning. The admin will upload it, right? Good. Now, what I am teaching you is not just for futures trading, right? Don't deceive yourself that this is just for futures trading. You can trade it with spot, you can trade it with futures, all of them. All right. So yes. Glory to God. I think I am done teaching for today. Let me now calm myself and go and drink my kunoya before it spoil. All right. Admin is here, so admin will take over now. Thank you all for coming out. Do have a very beautiful evening.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for staying. And don't forget to do your assignment, please. The class will be uploaded tomorrow morning for those who came in late. So good night, everybody. See you same time tomorrow by 8 p.m. Please come on time.